Your skin to the bar as well. Take a deep breath. It's stressful in there. No, I'm just joking.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Spam.
Hello, are you Miss Irene?
Yep. How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Nothing. You have a seat. Just take. Need some information.
What you got?
Seen you, but we never met, right?
I'm not for sure.
What was your name again?
Smith.
Hey, Smith.
Okay.
All right. Saturday. Some more incidents. Same address, 3 Main Street.
Okay.
Okay. I've been taking mentally, psychologically, verbally, and fighting words abuse from the landlord and his kind of family to just kick me out for their benefits. And it also on the officer's body cam record from this Saturday past, that I need to get my shit, the landlord stated, and get out. I made the officer ask him, does she pay rent? Yes. Verbally, I do pay my half, so he can't kick me out. He's an old gentleman, so I respect that. I have known this family since 2014. I am not no one's doormat, and I ain't trying to be petty, but enough is enough. For the past 3 years, I have left peacefully because I was in a relationship with his son. Past 4 months, I have been renting that room by myself.
So the son no longer stays there?
Right, but they have broke in, so that was the last straw Saturday with force. This verbal abuse attack and abuse I have been receiving from them. On the other stake point, that's why I'm here to get my information from every officer who's been at that address for the past 3 years scenario. What other legals you know of how to handle this? Because my presence just being there scenario, my
If you left under your own accord,
I'm not leaving unto my own accord. It's gotten to that point.
Skinny guy, dark blue jacket, unknown vehicle, unexplained. When after they left.
Okay, so you left on your own accord this
Past tense. No, past
What about
tense.
this Saturday?
This Saturday, I just came back to my house.
Had you left before? And
I left that Friday to go to Atlanta to go to College Park to the hiking trail.
Okay.
That's what my hobbies is. Past tense. That camping.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. So, did you leave the house with
I
the
didn't
intention not return?
I didn't have my stuff. I had the key. I still pay rent. It does not matter scenario.
Okay.
That the officer already clarified to the landlord last.
Okay.
Every time y'all have came there.
Okay. So what do you need from us today?
Well, apparently, I guess I don't need no. Sorry about your time.
No, you're fine. That's what I'm trying to.
But I just try to clarify.
Still, you got a spider on your back.
Oh, that mother got a spider on the back, leaned on the wall. Thank you. At least it wasn't a grown daddy long leg or a black widow.
So, great daddy long legs wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, I know. I was just using that enough. I know.
You just need all the reports from when.
Because he has to get a black and white from the court to evict me legally. Correct.
No, all he has to do is go up to the courthouse and.
But I have.
all he has to do is go up to her.
I know that. I'm very sorry, the noise. I'm very aware of the legal expectation of that.
You may want to give it just a
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at. Yeah.
I'd hold off just a little bit. How you been, bud?
Doing good. I just had to pay a ticket.
What'd you get a ticket for?
71 on the 45.
Do we have a description yet?
250.
They get you on that one.
I was on probation test. I was going to pay this flag thing. Get this over with.
Alright. So you just need the report of everything.
Well, she already took care of it. I already did my report that thing. But I don't come to this police department just to cause a problem or call the police for. I'm like, right. But I just want to clarify that to you on that scenario. But
So what is it that we need to do today?
the C's from Saturday and past tense, but continue on. Me continue taking these verbal attack scenario. I still, no matter what, I'm gonna make you leave my house. But
He can't.
right.
Yeah.
But
if you leave
he's
this
an he's an old gentleman. He's about in his 80s. Known him since 14. We both put in as equal, but I'm not no one's doormat. My presence, want to sit on my couch and watch my cartoons all day long with my door shut scenario, or why am I being belittled and mentally and well, right. So that's what I'm asking on a different standpoint. We on that. How else? Because if my words, I'm saying back.
Yeah, you can talk.
Right. But my presence going in my room or in that house, because he don't own it. He inherited because his mama owned it. Technically squatted, clarified with the officer last Saturday. But the verbal attack that I have to continue hearing is what I'm asking how on a standpoint. Because I'm going
What you're saying is the verbal abuse is
it has.
Well, you got to describe the verbal abuse. So if he's yelling at you and stuff like that, yes, you could call us most definitely.
Right.
If he's not threatening your life or safety, and he's just yelling about
safety is my mentally, physically, and psychological state. That is at jeopardy.
Okay, then you have to go file that warrant, because there's no way for us to prove that your mental safety is what's going on. There's no way for us to prove.
Y'all do have proof. I'm on y'all's record.
There's no way for me to prove that what he says to mess with your psychological downpour.
Yeah, on your behalf.
You have to go sign off saying you did. Now, if there's something that he's saying, how you doing today? If he's saying, hey, look, if you come back in this house, I'm going to hurt you, kill you, fight you, whatever the case may be, and you've got that recorded.
Oh, you know I want to stand my ground, yes.
Then there's physical evidence that we can take care of. When it comes to just testimonial evidence, we need something more than that just to file a charge.
Understandable. I know how it goes. But yes, but thank you for clarifying on that behalf, on your behalf, to fully understand more on that behalf. But he doesn't do it. He has his family, basically, his son, I have it still on record, his abusive attack of threats and blah, 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 and it's continuing on. So my legal standpoint of already know where it went and hasn't been done, but the proceed to continue on waiting for that black and white to evict, because you can't just evict and put me on the street to have somebody else been scenario. On this standpoint, that's why I drove my little Marty ass up here to continue on getting that police report statement, his body cam from this Saturday night.
So that's all you need, is just the body cam and stuff.
And my pathways has been on record for the past 3 years from this, but
today all you
it ain't just today.
No, that's what I'm saying. What you're here today for is you just need a copy.
I want him to be held responsible.
Who?
Mr. Duncan, he's an elder. That's why I'm trying to consider of his health and his risk.
Okay, well, what do you want him to be held responsible for?
What his actions he has proceed. I'm here to do the police report to hold him responsible and liable.
Responsible for what?
I'm not contradicting my statement or my question.
Well, you're saying you want him to be...
Yes.
You want him to be
But I don't want him in jail.
Okay, so I can't do a police report that just says Miss Irene wishes to have Mr. Duncan held responsible.
Responsible for not verbal and threatening harm or being stated of any word violating to this eviction notice and taken to court.
Okay, well the eviction notice is a civil issue. I can't.
We got that. We have passed that.
Okay.
We have accomplished that.
Okay.
Basically, yes, I want him in jail.
What do you want him in jail for?
Wow. What the question I have took your time to just to ask to proceed on more ways.
You're going in circles.
I'm not going in
You
circles.
haven't found the point, and that's what I'm trying
No,
to
I have found the point on my behalf, my belief, and you're going to sit there but justify your action. I hope your BWC's on.
It is, man.
Thank you.
So, what is
I'm here to do a police report to hold him in jail.
For what? What's the
Oh,
police
no, I'm
report
done.
involved?
I'm done, Dan. I'm done. Can I have another officer?
No, ma'am. We're all currently tied up on an armed robbery.
I understand that. I heard. I clarified. Know
Okay.
where it's going
So,
on.
You would like a police report. What do you want the police report to be involved? If all he's doing is talking to
It
you,
ain't talking.
Okay,
It's still,
then
that's fighting words.
then I need you to clarify your threats that you're saying that he's doing. I need more than just he's threatening me.
Get your shit. You're gonna get your shit. Get the fuck out of this house. That's a verbal harm, a threat, and have his son.
That's not
And hold on, let me finish before you interrupt. You want me to continue on to explain?
Continue.
Assuming
please.
accusing also on the officer's police body cam, my body cam, multiple body cams, officers who's been in that address. She does drugs, blah blah this. Assuming accusing making false allegation, states out of his own mouth, no, I have two witnesses telling me this. Picking a fight, starting a fight, that's also considered as a fight, the same scenario. This officer from Saturday has clarified it. He has continued. I asked the question, what more to do?
So,
what else to
A
do?
report's already been done on this, it sounds like.
Yeah,
The
but he's
report from
continued. That's from Saturday, but this morning,
Saturday? Okay, what did he do this morning?
and proceed of future terms.
Okay, what did he
And
do?
I'm telling you what is constantly has gone on in that house.
Okay.
Do I need to record myself going in the kitchen to eating or taking a shower?
That would probably be best because we need some type of physical test.
Don't worry about it. It's already been documented. You better ask these officers about who Miss Irene Wilson is.
That's
I am
fine.
paranoid and everything's been documented.
That is completely
It ain't
fine.
just the police. My pathway knows and everything else.
Okay. So what happened this morning? You just
Ain't nothing happened. I came to get the police report. I did my reform scenario. I just asked a simple question. You clarified it. Proceed with more. My present of hearing and wants to pick more fights with me.
How
A
is he,
scenario.
Okay, so again, we're trying to
Picking
get
an issue is called picking a fight.
Yeah, we're
starting a fight is starting a problem
So
to create a problem.
What is he doing to try to start the fight? Because you said Saturday.
Apparently, you stated also that I'm just going in circles. So I'm off this merry-go-round because the circle has stopped.
Okay, we're trying to get to the point because
No, the point's already been done.
Okay, well,
I'm not going in circles. So I'm going to take your contradict of your words out of yourself, not as you as a partner, but in that union badge and you're that oath. You're going in circles, and you're not going to sit here belittle and reverse psychology or assume an accuse or make other statements to benefit your factory.
that has nothing to do with what's currently going
It's
on.
going currently what's coming out your words in your mouth is what you stating in that uniform, officer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You
What
can
would
be
you
a liable
like to do?
assembly, but that is qualified immunity is out the window.
What would you like to do?
I would like to proceed on police because I'm tired of
So you
verbal attack of abuse and
So-
mentally abuse.
Okay.
That is the question of
The
concern
verbal
why I'm
attacks,
here.
What is he saying during the verbal attacks besides just you need to get your stuff and get out?
I'm on drugs, telling paper and starting the neighbors saying I do drugs. Y'all know on record I don't do drugs. It's a mental scenario. I have this and it's on officer's record, my record, and it's documented on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Ask y'all's lieutenant, y'all watch my page.
Okay, so what you're saying is he's saying that you do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that the neighbors say you are doing drugs.
Mm-hmm. But I don't do drugs.
And-
Y'all know I don't do
he's-
drugs. Just to clarify his action of,
And he's saying that you just need to get your stuff and leave.
yeah,
So
because
there's no there's no actual threats. He's just basically saying you're on drugs. The neighbors.
You think it's not an actual threat to divorce that, but you have not dealt with it. You ain't been to that address. You have not seen the evidence on the statement of the evidence. So I understand where your input and your expertise on that, and then on that legal standpoint, correct.
Okay. So if there's no threats, I can't charge him with a threat if there was no threat involved.
Yeah. How long you mind me asking? That's done and over. That conversation dealt that way. Anyway, so how long you been in this uniform?
2 years, ma'am.
2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a rookie. I've been living in this county for almost 30-something years.
That's fine, ma'am.
I might be illiterate and dumb, but I ain't stupid. So I didn't say you does. I didn't say, but I would just clarify on my behalf.
So
I do have everything on record on both scenarios and the county sheriff. But proceed to continue on, because he does not own a house. He is a squatter. He has that, but also he's 80-something years old in his health scenario.
Okay, so his health is the
But
problem.
he gets his family, his son, and them to verbally attack and to belittle me. So basically, that is psychologically.
What is the son doing?
The son?
Yeah, you said
I had police called out on him too. His name is Cody Duncan Oswald.
A report's been done on that.
From the same address, 3 Main Street.
So a report's been done on the son. Okay, what about the other family members? Because that's what I'm trying to.
They ain't really made any harm, scenario, blah, 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 but I got very uncomfortable in many ways of why I'm asking and figuring out what more I can do as a standpoint of not having the owner, Mr. Duncan, not Cody Duncan, but Duncan, the owner, his daddy, 80-year-old, my landlord, not be in jail because I'm concerned of and take into consideration of his health issue and his age. Okay.
Well, at any point in time, if you believe that a charge has been brought up against you and you wish to go do it,
they don't want to give a charge on me. I'm just trying to. I'm tired of being put.
You can go put a charge on somebody else. You have to go down to the courthouse and speak to the judge, and then you just do it.
Most I gotta wait for that scenario.
Well, but you just need the body cam. And stuff.
Yeah, that's an 84-hour, 48-hour thing.
So you just
already got yeah.
Okay. So do you know which courthouse to go to get those?
Greenville Street.
Greenville Street. Okay. Just walk in and speak to the judge, and they feel like that's occurred before, then yes, you're more than welcome to go get your own warrant.
Okay.
But if all they're saying is, I want you out the house, pack your stuff and leave. I want you out the house, pack your stuff and leave. You're on drugs. The neighbors are saying you're on drugs.
Well, right, but they know I don't. There's neighbors saying it because he's telling them.
So
you get it.
He's saying it, so they're saying
you know what assuming accused of making slender allegation by a third party is a liability, right?
Okay, under what law?
Slender.
Okay.
False allegation of discrimination of somebody's character.
Okay.
Now you see
that's a civil issue.
Right, they have standing.
That's not a criminal issue.
Yeah, it's a criminal issue when you go and break in forcibly in my room and then all day. Right, that's to clarify. But continue on making these fighting word statements and these remarks and making me feel more uncomfortable. But I ain't making him feel uncomfortable because this is his house scenario. I do pay my half of the share because being all of this, taking everything else in consideration, and we're not on that merry-go-round, neither one of us. So
what is it you would like done?
Just keep everything documented. Is basically what you're trying to tell me. And
that would be best, because if all I have is one party saying, hey, look, this is what's going on.
Right, but you also have the other part on y'all's body cams for what statement.
Right.
The
first thing you said to me about his statement was he told the officer, I want her out of my house. She needs to get her.
Right. Every body officer that been to that is on their body document on their BWC. This is.
So you can take those.
That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah.
Put them on a disc and
then proceed like that.
And proceed the way you want to proceed with any
But
charges.
right.
But right now, there's no criminal charge for us
Until it, you know, but it is fighting words, all of that, threats.
What fighting word is it? That he wants you out the house, or that you're on drugs, or that the neighbors are saying you're on drugs?
So if somebody wants to pick a fight and start a fight and create a fight with me, they're not doing anything wrong. But if I do it, I'm doing
good.
something wrong.
I'm good. No, never said that.
And I know that, but I'm
What
just
I'm
trying to.
is if all it is words and there's no actual.
Okay,
I'm gonna whoop
clarify
your ass or
that. Yeah,
anything
right.
like that,
Okay,
then
right. Then why was I charged and convicted in 2020? Then that's a good
for
comparison.
what?
A sinful assault and trespassing, not breaching the gap.
Okay. And
Yeah,
what'd
but
you
I
say-
was
and
just
what'd
using
you
that
say-
and comparing
and
it.
What did you say to them?
I didn't say anything to nothing first.
Okay.
What I'm trying to using that as an comparison of
Well, I
the
don't know
deflect.
that.
I know,
I don't
but
know that case, so there's no way I can.
oh my
Okay.
God, you're trying to. Now you've cleared that multiple times. Refuse to acknowledge and hear, and to acknowledge. I was using it as an example of a metaphor, but I guarantee I didn't say that. But like again, if I didn't start or create or pick a fight or choosing to pick a fight or create a problem of a fight or use fighting words first, but somebody else did and has and still continue on it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any physical evidence that has occurred?
Physical, it does not have to be the thing. It doesn't have to have bruises or scratches.
Don't have to have physical evidence when you got a body cam on you. That's physical evidence. That's something I can take and I can watch from a third party point of view and say this is what occurred.
And I'm
so
telling
don't give me the third party.
I got that, and I clarified.
Okay.
Your officers here, y'all have it on that record. You want to watch my body cam?
You just said what the record was, that all he did was tell all
Right.
that he wanted to
Again,
the house.
right. But also previous said at the beginning.
Okay. And
When you said at the merry-go-round statement. Now again, I'm not trying to pick a fight. Seems like you want to pick an issue of fight with me.
I'm not trying to interrupt you guys, but they need you in dispatch real quick.
He just don't want to do his job properly and trying to reverse say I'm on the merry-go-round.
No, I'm not. But
The records of the evidence we can go back and watch, again, is in your department on record already.
If you get those records and you want,
I don't have to. You already got it on your behalf.
Okay.
Go don't violate nobody's right. Can I have your name and badge number so I can get
A. Smith, badge number is 495.
A. Smith 495. Thank you. Have a good day. Don't violate nobody's rights. And don't shoot nobody in the goddamn back. So y'all heard that right. 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 I want a cigarette, but I want to go down. So I gotta go to Greenville Street, but I know I gotta wait for those, but I just need the case numbers. Hey, sorry. I know it's gonna be a weak scenario for the body cams and the police report. Is it possible a way if I can get the case number just to write down on a sticky on all those?
It's the car. Oh, you're talking
From them other separate.
Yeah, you
Because I need to go to Greenville Street.
Okay, yeah, so,
I just need each one of those case numbers from the address. Okay, thank you, sorry. Oh, no, that ain't it, but I have to wait then?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to clarify it before I went to Greenville Street.
Yeah, because I would have to go and look and all that.
And that takes time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, but thank you for clarifying it.
You're welcome.
Y'all be safe. Don't violate nobody's rights. So you're telling me. Should I do a grievance? Do I complain? Qualified immunity is out the window. So, y'all hear this. I have to continue taking these fucking abuse attacks and on me and still constantly